Our next speaker is going to be A-bel Gong, who's going to speak about how we can develop a San Diego region of coastal resilience roadmap. A-bel Gong, thank you.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Hi, my name is A-bel Gong. I'm the Climate Research Manager here at the San Diego Regional Climate Collaborative, which is housed at the Nonprofit Institute here in beautiful USD. And so just a show of hands, how many people went to the beach this year? How many, oh, okay, that's a lot of people. How many people love the beaches here? Me too. And so I think we can all agree that San Diego is famous for its beaches and it's really, really good weather, and that's where we go, to cool off and just have a really good time here in San Diego. So at its core, our region's identity, and therefore our identities, are inherently tied to our coastlines. And so whether you surf or you swim or you simply enjoy the good weather, there's no doubt that our coast means something to you. And so as a means to protect our region from hazards that are unique to the coast, like our coast, such as sea level rise, coastal erosion, and even saltwater intrusion into our freshwater supply, the San Diego Regional Climate Collaborative partnered with our collaborators at Civic Well and Resilient Cities Catalyst to address how we could create a report that would catalyze action and promote regional cohesion throughout the region for coastal resilience surrounding these issues. And this idea of coastal resilience was centered in a holistic point of view, that is, protecting our communities of all sorts from both short and long-term hazards related to the coast in order to continue to grow and nourish our economy, our ecology, and our culture. So the roadmap development was a 2-year process. Our goal was to include as many voices as we could in the roadmap and truly understand what our region and our network needed. So we started first by distributing a survey that was aimed at evaluating if San Diego professionals viewed coastal resilience the same way, and those professionals worked in coastal resilience. And these results of the survey indicated that there was actually a misalignment in this definition, in this vision, and that unity to work towards a common goal was necessary in order to do synergetic work on coastal resilience here in our region. Next, we developed a regional coastal resilience cohort, a master's program, which was a diverse cohort of professionals who worked in the space to provide their input on coastal resilience needs and visions in our region. And once we gathered and assessed the feedback from our community partners, it was time to draft the roadmap and its accompanying resources, one of which I will dive into today. And so because of all the feedback and the input we received, we knew that we wanted to create a report that was evergreen and persisted after its publication. And so we decided to highlight the great work that's already been done throughout our region, as well as visionary projects that people wanted to see in the future. We developed this roadmap to be a publication that can be used to leverage funding by presenting actionable and replicable items, both past, present, and future, that are endorsed by leaders in our region. Within this roadmap, these actions are categorized into 30 different goals across 6 key principles, which are pictured here on the right, with equity and accessibility as a cross-cutting theme. A key highlight for me of this roadmap that sets it apart from other reports is this living with change principle, pictured in orange there. Or living through and coping with the trauma, the present trauma of climate change. This idea that coastal resilience affects our mental and physical livelihood is often overlooked in typical research reports. And so putting these communities that we serve and putting ourselves at the forefront of this research holds value to developing coastal resilience solutions swiftly and urgently. So in order to fully contextualize these personal benefits that I speak about, how much we love the beaches, and in order to emphasize that, we developed this cost of inaction toolkit, which assesses the economic, cultural, and ecological consequences that coastal issues pose on San Diego. One thing to highlight is that this is a resource that really challenges the question, who is a part of a coastal community? It challenges us to think about the inequities of our coastal communities. It's well documented that systemic practices, colonization, and historical redlining have dictated where people of color and indigenous tribes live in reference to the coast, and these boundaries and their consequences still persist today. In the story map, we also highlight the benefits that coastal resilience has on all aspects of the San Diego region, its economy, its ecology, its culture, as well as the threats coastal resilience may pose if we do not take action. The story map format is fit with interactive maps and video testimonies that aim to take a personal approach to the urgency of climate action. And so that was just a taste of two of our resources that came from this Coastal Resilience Roadmap project, and we really encourage you to explore our resources further using either this shortened URL or the QR code, and consider how coastal resilience affects you and how you are living with change. Thank you.